root.
One more time. Sorry, integral, and then what?
It was on top of the integrand, it was 16, and then on the bottom it was 1.
Like the bounds,
Like
16, right?
the I guess the bounds, yes, yeah, using the
Gotcha.
wrong terminology. So that bound was 16, and the other one was 1, and then it
It was one.
was times yeah, it was 1,
Okay.
and then it was a square root of 6 over x.
Like this.
Yes,
Was the x inside or outside the square root?
it was inside.
Okay, so everything is inside like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the integral of this guy. Well, we can pull out the if the square root's on both, you could technically separate it into this, right? Using our algebra. And then you could pull out the root 6 outside, leaving you with dx over root x. And then you could rewrite that as a x to the 1/2, right? Which is just a negative power. And just do a power rule, right?
Yeah.
So you would get x to the negative half plus 1 over negative half plus 1. So then we would get x to the 1/2 over 1/2 from 1 to 16. Oops, sorry. Divide by a half would get us to 2 root 6 x to the 1/2 from 1 to 16. So that will be 2 root 6 times square root 16 minus square root 1, right? Which is 4 minus 1, which is a 6 root 6. Is that what they got?
Okay, I see. Yes, yes, sir, that would.
Cool. All right. You guys have any other questions?
I was gonna ask. I heard you say earlier, but I guess my connection was kind of going in and out. You
Yeah.
said Thursday was gonna be used for the test, and you're giving us till Monday.
Yeah, you have till Monday to take the test. So you can take it today or Sunday or Monday night. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I'm
So
going to
on
review
we
Thursday.
have class Thursday.
Thursday,
Okay,
I'm
you're
just
gonna
going to
review
review,
Thursday.
do actual exam review, like similar problems. Let's see. Let me look at it real quick.
Okay.
Maybe we can do a few now if you guys don't have any questions, and save the rest for next time. Alrighty, so this is the review. You guys see this? It's not for a grade, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
work on it with you and help you out. So This is the first one. It says evaluate the integral. They tell you what the sub is. So that's nice of them. So you do the U sub and you will go sub the inside, put the du in there, and then show all your steps, all your work. The answer choice, I could care less if you pick it right or wrong, doesn't matter. What I want to see is your steps, your work. If you pick the wrong one by accident, who cares? If you show me no work and you click the right answer, that's going to be a problem. Do you want to do number one, or does that seem pretty straightforward? If not, I'll go on and I'll look at number two instead. All right, one is cool then. Number two, does this one seem difficult? Do you want to work on this one?
Wait, could you actually do, could you do 1 and 2, please?
Yeah, let's do it. So we'll start the review a little bit today, and then we'll finish it Thursday, I guess, since we have a bunch of time. All right, let me write down the question. Square root x square root x cosine squared x to the 3/2 minus 6 dx. U is equal to x 3/2 minus 6. All right. So if they told us what u is, we do the du by taking derivative. That will be 3/2 x minus 1. That'll be a half power, right? Dx. We do not have one in the problem, but we do have the x 1/2, right? Cosine of this is all one thing, so don't worry about that. So let's just deal with this guy. So get rid of the 3/2 by multiplying by 2/3. So 2/3 du equals x to the 1/2 dx. So this integral will become cosine squared of u 2/3 du. So I replaced this guy and this guy with this. Oh shoot, I'm still sharing the screen. God damn it. Sorry about that. So u du, solve for the stuff that's actually in the problem. So this right here is there. Then sub. You guys cool from here to here? Any questions on the substitution?
No, sir.
Okay. If you do, let me know. So pull out the 2/3 cosine u du, integrate cosine squared. So how should we integrate cosine squared? I think the only way will be power reducing trig identities. Do you remember that cosine squared? This is my side work, right? Oh, hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Getting spammed on my phone. So this is the power reducing formula. This is going to be 1 plus cosine of 2u over 2. Oh, sorry, actually the whole thing over 2. Let me fix that. So we're going to replace this guy with this one, because this is much easier to integrate. So remember, you can separate this fraction, so you can just do cosine plus cosine, 1/2 plus cosine 2u du. And just integrate that stuff. Does that make sense?
Repeat,
Uh-huh.
I was gonna ask where it says cosine u equals to 1 plus u du over 2. Can you just repeat where that part came from?
The identity part or like this part?
Oh, that's an identity.
Yeah, this is from pre-cal. So this is cosine squared can be substituted by this anytime. They call it the
Okay,
power
that makes
reducing
sense.
formula. So you can use, because integrating cosine squared is a pain. So you reduce the power and you just integrate these separately. That's the idea. So you're going to have the integral of 1/2 du plus the integral of cosine 2u du. So then that will become integral of 1/2 du is just 1/2 u plus integral of cosine 2u will be sine 2u over 2 plus c. Sorry, not on the camera there. Then replace the u and we're done. So here, this one was a little pre-cal heavy, but it's doable, right? Are there any steps that don't make sense? Is that weird, or is it clear? All right, so you guys are cool on this example.
Yes.
Alrighty. Number 2 is another sub, u sub. So you're gonna let u be the bottom part, do du and set it up, and then do your integral. Same with 3, I believe. But let's do 2 and 3. Let me title this before I forget. This is number 1. This is exam 1 review. Okay. So what do you think? So they didn't tell us what U is. Yeah, it's just on the bottom right. Usually the idea. So, and we had a hope to see a ln kind of problem. So let's try it out, see if it works. So let u equals 7x squared plus 3. Du will be simply 14x dx, right? There is no 14, so du over 14 is equal to x dx. So that'll replace the top part, right? Okay. Du over 14 over u squared. Pull out the 14. We will have 1 over 14 integral of du over u squared. Which is simply the integral of u to the -2 du. The answer will be -1/14 u to the -1 plus c, which is -1 over 14, 7x squared plus 3. I skipped one minor step. You guys see how to solve number 2. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Next one is ln x to the 6. What do you think u should be? Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's see. Let's try to let u equal ln x to the 6.
Should it be ln x maybe?
Oh, you know what? Give me one moment. I need to check something. Hold on, my internet's messing up. One sec. Okay, you guys hear me?